Hi guys, it's Tracy, and today I'm back with a super special video because today is a collab video, and I am doing this video in collaboration with Emily Violet Marie here on YouTube. She's one of the first YouTube friends that I had. She's like my daughter's age, so she's kind of like a daughter, my YouTube daughter, I guess we could call her. And she's so sweet. She does amazing makeup looks, amazing. And if you want anything indie, anything pink, anything sparkly, Emily is your girl. She has it all down. I mean, she has the most beautiful eye looks like ever, and the girl doesn't even wear foundation, so she's just beautiful. And like I said, if you want to know all about a bunch of like indie brands, she has a lot of indie brands and a lot of the super shiny sparkly duochrome, all that goodness. She does reviews, she does everything on her channel, and she works full-time and she manages to put videos out all the time. She's so sweet, and she's become one of my good friends here on YouTube. So when I thought of this video idea, I was thinking, I wonder if she'd want to do that with me. So I asked her and she was like, definitely. I was thinking of doing the same type of video. So we decided we would collab. And as you can see from the title, today we're talking about brands that do not excite us, that are just boring. In my opinion, the ones I'm going to name off are just my opinion. If you love these brands, don't feel bad. Don't think I'm hating you. Don't think I'm hating the brand. I probably own stuff by the brand, but they just haven't been putting out much to draw me in, I guess we could call that. So if they're your favorite brands, don't like come for me. I'm sorry if I just don't get excited, but just my opinion, just my opinion. And Emily uploaded her video yesterday, and then mine wasn't ready, obviously, since I had my knee surgery. So today I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get up, put some makeup on, and I'm gonna film it. So I will link her channel up in the card over this way. Yeah, I think it's on this side. And her video I will link for you guys, so you guys can go over there and check out the brands that do not excite her as well. And if you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see, I hope you'll think about subscribing before you leave, and make sure you click the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. And if you're returning, welcome back. So first of all, what's on my eyes today is the new BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs, and I've been playing with it, and it's really, really nice. And on my lips, I have the Maybelline Shine Compulsion in Taupe Seduction, and the earrings are compliments of AliExpress. So let's get on to the brands that I find don't excite me. Did you have anything to contribute? Over here, up here. Did you want to tell them any brands that don't excite you? Oh, Fancy Feast. Okay, he does not like Fancy Feast. Okay, so let's start off with, if I can find pictures or be able to put pictures, I'll try to put a picture up, but if I can't, then, you know, you probably know what I'm talking about. Number one on my list starts with an A. I'm just starting at the beginning. That would be Almay. They've been around for so long, and like every time like I'm in the store, or like you guys know I do all the deals. I shop at CVS, I get extra care bucks, CRTs, all this good stuff, and like I'll get a coupon for like $4 off any Almay item, and then I go over there and I look, and it's just kind of like, what do I want? And the only thing that I can say that I did buy in recent, probably in the past year, they have something called their Goddess Gloss, and that did catch my attention, and I bought that, and I do like that. But other than that, nothing has caught my attention. Like I looked at their foundations, and they're more expensive for the drugstore, because when I was looking at a foundation, the foundation was $16.99. And I'm just like, $16.90. Like, wow, I thought that was so expensive for a drugstore foundation. I mean, I'm not even wearing foundation, so, but it was just one of the things that I happened to notice, and I was thinking, wow, like, that is expensive. And then the only other item that I can think of that I had from them, it was a concealer, and it was called their Smart Shade Concealer, and I'm not even sure if they still make it, but when you would put it out, it came out white, and then it was supposed to match your skin, and it did not work. That was just a bad idea. So I don't even know if they make that anymore, but if they're not still making it, I know why. And then now that I'm thinking about it, I did buy want to say it was a BB cream, and I bought it because I had a coupon, and I used it, and I even think I did a review on it. I can't remember. I know I did not like it. I think the color was really weird on me or something. I'm not exactly sure what my thoughts were on it. I know that it was so bad that I returned it, and that may have been one of those shade changing things now that I'm really thinking about Almay. But nonetheless, Almay is a brand that I can just walk by, not even think about. So, yeah. And next on the list, Clinique. Clinique, when I think of Clinique, I think of back to the days when we had a department store called Gottschalk's. It's since been closed for many, many years. And I think of the cosmetic counters there at Gottschalk's. And they sold Clinique, and it was always like you'd see older women there, you know, like my mom's age or my grandma's age. Like, I would never see anybody young there. The people working there weren't like young. And I would just kind of walk by, and everything was just like kind of that monochromatic packaging, everything matchy-matchy, to where nothing ever really caught my eye to make me think, oh, I wonder about that. Now, my daughter uses Clinique. She uses their acne foundation, and she likes the Clinique stuff. So she, you know, but she's not into makeup like I am. But yeah, when I think of Clinique, nothing really, I don't even know if they've had anything new released, because I haven't heard anything about, I don't hear anybody talk about them too much. And it's just one of those brands that I'm kind of like, eh. Next up on the list, Estee Lauder. I'm sorry, I can see the dislikes like flying at me. I know you guys love your double wear. Like, I know. But like, they just don't excite me. Like, when I see their stuff, like if somebody's talking about, oh, this is a new release from, you know, Estee Lauder. Now they have a new, I think they just came out with a new foundation, or they're coming out with a new foundation. And it just, Estee Lauder reminds me of my grandma. That's just, like, when I think Estee Lauder, I think of my grandma. And they just, like, I'm like into eyeshadow palettes. I like colorful stuff. And like, that's just not something that I think of when I think of Estee Lauder. So let's see who else is on my list. I have a lot on my list, but I'm not going to share them all. Next one, Laura Mercier. Like, the only thing that I ever really hear people talk about is her loose setting powder. And I don't really hear anything too much else about her. So I don't even think when I've been in Sephora that I even notice like the display. It's something that I could just, once again, just walk right past and not even like know that I just, oh, that was the Laura Mercier section. Oh, like I didn't see it. So just not something eye-catching for me. And with me, that's a lot of times what I don't buy for packaging. I buy for what's inside the packaging, but what's inside the packaging has to be eye-catching for me to want to buy it. So, you know, like you see the Stila Glitter and Glows, you see the Urban Decay palettes, and you can see them out and, you know, see the colors. I mean, I'm not saying like I am buying Urban Decay or, you know, any brand, though, you see the product and you're like, oh, that looks kind of cool. Like, oh, that, you know, that right there, that really catches my eyes, the color. So that kind of stuff. And her brand is just kind of like everything's just kind of the same. And I don't hear too many people talking about it other than the loose powder. And then one more brand we're going to talk about here is, which brand? Butter London. So, like, the only thing, like, I don't hear anybody really talk about Butter London either. And the only thing that I can think of when I think of Butter London is, like, nail polish for some reason. That's, like, the only thing I think of. I can't really think of any eyeshadow palettes. I did have a mascara by them that I got in a BoxyCharm. It was the Butter London Double Decker Mascara, I think it was. And I did actually like that, but it's $20, so I'm like, $20, I could do without. But they just, once again, it's just not something eye-catching, and that's what it has to be for me. You know, it has to be something like sparkly, or, you know, something that's just going to grab my attention. Or if I hear, you know, an influencer talk about it, that can sway my decision too. But, like, I don't really see anybody. I don't even know if Butter London does PR. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with, like, a Butter London PR haul, or, like, I don't really think I've ever seen any PR from Butter London. So the only other thing that I am now thinking of is they had those, I think they were the first ones with that jelly, you know, the jelly eye glaze, I think they were called. And that's, like, the only memorable thing is, like, nail polish and those butter glaze and eye gloss, I think they were called. But again, just not something that, and they were kind of expensive. I think they're over the $20 mark for one, you know, shade. So just not something that is, you know, bright enough or unique enough, or that I mean, because let's face it, I have been influenced heavily by the people that I watch on YouTube. So when they call people influencers, it is totally true. And I know I'm guilty because people have said, I bought this palette because you talked about it. And I'm like, I know, I do the same thing. So, it, you know, like I said, if somebody shows the product and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, or, oh, that color, that kind of thing will get my attention. But just as a brand, when I think Butter London, I'm just like, eh. So, yeah, I think that that's all we're going to talk about today. If you like these brands, I'm sorry, I'm not, you know, hating the brand. Some of them, like I said, I have products by them. These are just brands that don't catch my attention, is basically what it comes down to. So they don't excite me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just a fun, lighthearted kind of thing. If you guys have brands that don't excite you, make sure to let me know in the comments. Or if you agree with my brands that I don't excite me, let me know. And if you have products from these brands that are amazing that you think I should know about or check out, let me know. Because like I said, I'm willing to try things. If somebody, you know, recommends it, I'm influenced, totally influenced. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you go check out Emily's channel. I will have it linked for you in her video. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.